Hey guys, welcome back to Just a Geek in the Garage. Today is a kind of a follow-up video to the video I did yesterday on the Milwaukee special buys that Home Depot is currently running right now. So, it's end of October, so they started setting up for the holidays. And, they have all the kind of the stocking stuffers and smaller tools and all that kind of stuff out right now. I did a video about Lowe's a little while ago, so this was kind of my Home Depot one. Yesterday when I was there for strictly for work for my business. So I only bought what I needed, and like I said in the video yesterday, I was going to try to get back there today, which I did. And I went to buy stuff for myself personally, and I went a little overboard, as you guys can probably see here in front of you. But I think these deals are pretty good, especially for the type of tools that you're getting. And just wanted to kind of go through everything. And one thing I kind of wanted to do as well is show you pretty much everything that's included within their special buys for Milwaukee right now. So if you guys didn't watch the video yesterday, basically the way it works is each one of these sets of tools that you see in front of you is being sold for $19.97 over at Home Depot right now. And a lot of those tools, even for that price, is a pretty good deal compared to what they are normally throughout the year. But right now what they're also doing is a buy more, save more. If you buy 3 sets of them, you get $10 off. You buy 5 sets of them, you get $30 off. So basically, if you spend $100 for 5 sets, you're getting $30 off, so another 30%. So, which is, I think, a pretty good deal. So what that really breaks down to is that each one of these sets in front of you, if you buy as much as I did, at least 5 sets, basically, it's going to be about $14. I think it's like $13.97 or it breaks down to somewhere around there per set. So let me kind of go over what I got and, kind of why I got it. So yesterday, I showed you, I'd gotten this this ratcheting screwdriver set right here. I thought it was, 2 ratcheting screwdrivers, but in reality, it's 1 ratcheting screwdriver and 1 stubby handle that's non-ratcheting. This one is still kind of in the box, but I'll show you the ones from yesterday. So these things basically break down to, roughly about $7 a piece. Again, you got the stubby. The extension is interchangeable between the two, wherever you want to put them. And both of them have, storage built in right here. This one has 2 layers of storage, where the stubby guy just has 1. So I think this one, for the price, I think is a pretty good deal. So I have 1 for work now, and 1 that I have for home personally. The other thing, oops, excuse that noise. The other thing I bought, which I had really needed, was more measuring tapes. And they're having this 2-pack of measuring tapes. Again, it would be $14, so $7 each. Roughly for those, which for a Milwaukee measuring tape I think is a pretty good deal. I know somebody left a comment on my last video that the Fat Max is the way to go, that's made in the USA, things like that. I've had a lot of Milwaukee measuring tapes so far. They've been pretty solid. I don't really abuse them that much, so I thought for the price these things are pretty solid, and they're kind of keeping with the Milwaukee hand tools for work especially. And one kind of nice thing about this guy is the front piece right here is magnetic, so it'll actually stick to metal. So you can just use one hand to basically measure. And then it also has the measurements on the bottom with a little window right here, which I thought was pretty cool. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday as I was kind of going through the tools was I know a lot of times you guys are really interested in where these things are made. So the tape measures are made in Vietnam, and I believe so was the ratcheting screwdriver. Let me just verify here. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This one is made in... This is in Taiwan, where this one is made. And then one thing that I was somewhat surprised at was I also got this set of speed squares right here, and it comes with both of these for that price. And these ones are actually made in the US, but with global parts. I think I saved the packaging right here. So, I wish it was made in the US with just, normal, with the US materials. But hey, something is better than nothing. And those were kind of the ones that I showed off yesterday. Today, when I went back, I wanted to buy pretty much everything else they offer under these special buys. I believe I had mentioned that they had other screwdrivers. That I was wrong about. The only screwdriver they have is this ratcheting one with the stubby there. But they also did have these channel lock style pliers that I've actually always wanted to try with the Milwaukee ones, just because of... Let me kind of take them out here. Let me move this just so we're not getting everything everywhere. And I pre-cut these before I started the video, but I haven't even looked at them yet. But this right here has always been kind of intriguing to me. and you know they call it the ream and punch. And specifically, I think this is they make this for, you know, shows you right there for like electrical boxes and conduit, things like that. These guys, let's see where this one is made. So this one is, oh, interesting. So it shows that it's forged in Vietnam but assembled in China. So a couple countries there. And again, I've seen these before, and they seem, you know, pretty robust. This is not really a review video. However, if you guys want me to do a review on these or compare them to something else, you know, please let me know. It's just more of a kind of a deals video on what Home Depot is currently offering. So you get both of these guys, and it looks like, if I had to guess, I think this is probably the 12-inch version, and this is the 8-inch version. Does it tell me? I'm sorry, 6-inch and 10-inch versions is what these are. So not a bad addition to the tool set. Again, for roughly $7 a piece, I think that's a pretty good deal, because I usually see these things for about $20-25 just by themselves. Again, it could be a difference of, you know, where it's manufactured, things like that. Last couple items is, you know, I've always heard about the Milwaukee, the Fastback. I actually have the Klein version of this, specifically that blackout version that came out at Lowe's like a week or two ago. But this one I thought was interesting because, one, you know, it is that like kind of locking the Fastback, just get it into position. This one I really like, just like the other one where it has kind of that one button right there to be able to replace the blade super easy without having to take things apart. But one thing that intrigued me about this guy was it has this built-in kind of 1/4-inch bit driver it comes with a Phillips already. Oh, and I didn't even know that it comes with a Phillips and a standard. And that actually begs the question: does it fit normal 1/4-inch bits, or does it have to be the flip bit? Let's test that out here while I got you guys. Like I said, I pretty much opened these things, you know, on camera here while we're talking. So you can fit a regular 1/4-inch bit. It kind of sits in there a little bit further than it normally would, but at least it works. So that's something, especially if you have kind of a longer bit. But you know what, having a knife, you know, because it's obviously very useful to have a utility knife on you, but having that extra screwdriver and both in Phillips and slotted, I think is pretty handy. And again, roughly $7 a piece. Honestly, you can go wrong with these. And then the last up that they had, which honestly I almost didn't buy these just because I don't use this style of Allen wrenches or Allen keys, whatever you want to call them, very often. I always find them kind of big and bulky, and these ones especially, it seems like a lot of extra wasted plastic. But honestly, I figured I'm buying literally everything else that's on the deal. I might as well pick these up. It was only an extra $14, so didn't really, you know, break the bank. But you have SAE right here. I'm sorry, metric right here, as you can see, and you have SAE. So if this is if you kind of like these guys, you know, not a bad thing to have. You know, I could probably toss this in the work kind of the pack outs or Husky build outs, I should say. You never know when you run into an Allen key that you might need this for. And I just remembered I did not look at where this one was made, and so this one, same thing. It looks like it's a couple countries. Blades are from Taiwan, and the handles are made in China. And then last up for these Allen keys right here, we are looking at where let's see, interesting. And a lot of these are multiple countries. So made in Thailand with further processing in China. For me personally, I haven't really seen much of this where things are done in a couple of countries outside of the normal kind of, you know, made in the U.S. with global parts that you see constantly, especially with like Walmart tools and things like that. But seeing it made or processed in two different countries, you know, I'm sure, you know, obviously cost-wise that works for them, but logistically it seems a bit kind of clunky. But hey, it kept the costs down on these. You know, as I say in a lot of my videos, I prefer buying, you know, U.S. Made if I can, and usually I'm willing to pay a premium. But, you know, a lot of times these days, especially with deals like this, you don't really have a choice when you kind of go in there. And then last up, just kind of, this is an honorable mention. This is not part of the buy more, save more deal or the special buys, but I did a video a month or two ago on these kind of the bit holders right here. They were just the generic ones that you buy on Amazon. And I've seen these ones, and these ones they usually run about $15. They were on sale, I think, for $12. So, and this was the last one that was at least in the display. So I figured, you know what, I might as well give it a shot. You know, I might do a review specifically on this guy, but you know, at first glance, this thing, it looks significantly more robust than the ones that I got from Amazon. And now I can kind of see just from looking at it why this thing costs about 15 bucks, where the other ones cost like, you know, $4 or $5 a piece, if that. And then same thing here, we got, this is made in Taiwan with further processing in China. But again, you know, I'll kind of play around with this guy. I can see this being very, very useful of adding onto my my tool belt. And, you know, we'll kind of go from there. So tell me, you know, what do you guys think? I know, you know, on my last video, you guys mentioned that this is, you know, it's a pretty good deal and that the pricing seems similar to what it was last year, which is, you know, always a good thing when we're seeing prices kind of go up on everything. I'm always happy to see, especially when we're around the holiday times, that they're trying to keep pricing low, just so, you know, hopefully save us a little bit of money from now through the end of the year. So, you know, leave your comments down below. Tell me what do you think about these tools. Are there any of these that you would really want to buy? Any that you would skip? And, you know, anything like that. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.